The Mystery of the Polyglot Tower. Chapter 1, The Lost Key. Liam was walking through the old market on a sunny afternoon. He loved exploring the little shops and looking for old books and maps. Suddenly, he noticed a strange box on a table. The box was small, made of wood, and had a golden key carved on its top. "What is this?" Liam whispered. His curiosity grew as he opened the box. Inside was an old letter, written in different languages. Some words were in English, but others were in Spanish, French, and even Chinese. "This is like a puzzle," Liam thought. He read the first line aloud, "The key is in the heart of language." "Repeat after Liam, the key is in the heart of language." "What does this mean?" he wondered. Liam looked around, feeling as if someone was watching him. He put the letter in his bag and quickly left the market. Back home, Liam sat down at his desk. He tried to read the letter again, but many of the words were difficult to understand. He whispered to himself, "I need help. I can't figure this out on my own." Then he noticed a name written at the bottom of the letter, Mia Turen. It also had an address for the city museum. Who is Mia? Does she know about the key? Liam wondered. He felt excited and scared at the same time. Should I go to the museum tomorrow? Now, it was your turn. What would you do? Would you go to the museum? Or would you keep the letter a secret? Cliffhanger, Liam didn't know it yet, but someone else saw him pick up the letter. And they were already planning their next move. Chapter 2, The Museum Clue. Liam held the ancient letter in his hands. The words were a jumble of languages, English, French, and something he couldn't read. "What does this mean?" he whispered to himself. His heart raced as he read the only part he understood. The answer is where history lives. History? Could it be the city museum? Liam arrived at the museum early the next morning. The large doors creaked as he opened them. Inside, the air smelled of books and old wood. He walked up to the front desk. A young woman with glasses smiled at him. "Hi, can I help you?" she asked. "Yes," Liam said. "I'm looking for something old. Something about languages." "You should check out the traveling exhibition," she said. "It's upstairs." "Thank you," Liam replied. He repeated her words in his mind, traveling exhibition. Upstairs. He whispered them to himself to remember. As Liam entered the exhibition, he saw maps, books, and objects from all over the world. A book caught his eye. It was large, with a cover that read, Languages of the World. He opened it carefully. Inside was a note, "To find the tower, solve this, women do shui yuyen." "What language is that?" Liam asked aloud. A voice behind him answered, "It's Mandarin." He turned and saw a woman holding a guidebook. "Hi, I'm Mia," she said. "I work here. Can you help me?" Liam asked. "I don't understand it." Mia smiled. "It says, we all speak the same language. But I think there's more to it." "What else?" Liam asked. Mia pointed to a small mark in the corner of the page. "That might be a clue. Let's find out." They both leaned in, their curiosity growing. But before they could decode the mark, a shadow moved behind them. Who else was watching? Interactive questions. Can you say, travel exhibit, upstairs? Try saying it out loud. What do you think the shadow means? Who could it be? Chapter 3, The Guardian of the Tower. Liam and Mia walked into the old bookstore. The air smelled of dust and old paper. Shelves full of books stretched up to the ceiling. Hello? Liam called out, his voice echoing. There was no answer. Suddenly, an old man appeared from behind a shelf. He wore a long coat and carried a cane. His sharp eyes studied Liam and Mia. Who are you? He asked. We are looking for the tower, Mia said. We need your help. The old man chuckled. Everyone wants the tower, he said. But it is not for everyone. I am Udo, the guardian. If you want the map, you must prove yourself. Udo placed an old piece of paper on the table. On it was a sentence in Spanish, La verdad está en tu corazón. Liam frowned. What does it mean? He asked Mia. It means the truth is in your heart, Mia explained. But we must say it in Spanish to pass the test. Liam repeated after her, slowly, La verdad está en tu corazón. Good, Udo said. But there is more. You must complete the sentence. What is truth? Liam thought hard. What do we say? He asked Mia. What do you think truth is? Mia whispered back. The room grew quiet. Liam looked at Udo and said, La verdad es la esperanza. The truth is hope. Udo's face softened. That is correct, he said. Hope is truth. Here is the map. Liam smiled, but before he could take the map, Udo warned, be careful. You are not the only one searching for the tower. Chapter 4, The Word Maze. Liam and Mia stood at the entrance of the underground maze. The walls were covered with glowing words in different languages. This must be the place, Liam whispered, holding the map tightly. But how do we get through? Mia pointed to an inscription on the wall. Look, Liam! It says something in Italian, per andare avanti, trova la parola giusta. It means, to move forward, find the right word. Liam stared at the glowing words. How do we know the right word? He asked. The words seemed to shift and move, making it hard to focus. Let's start simple, Mia said. She touched a word on the wall, grazie. It means thank you. Try saying it. Liam hesitated but repeated, grazie. Suddenly, a section of the wall lit up, and a small door opened. It worked! Mia exclaimed. The maze reacts to words. They entered the next room, where German words covered the walls. What now? Liam asked nervously. Mia pointed at a glowing word, ja. This means yes. Repeat after me. Ja, Liam said, his voice shaky. The walls rumbled, and another door opened. This is incredible, Liam said, his confidence growing. Let's keep going. In the next room, they encountered Japanese characters. Mia read aloud, this one says arigato. It means thank you. Can you try it, Liam? Arigato, Liam repeated carefully. As the door opened, Liam turned to Mia. This maze isn't just about getting through. It's teaching us. Mia nodded. And you're learning fast, Liam. Just as they stepped into the next chamber, a loud noise echoed behind them. Did you hear that? Liam asked, his heart pounding. They turned to see a shadow moving in the distance. Someone else is here, Mia whispered. And they're close. Chapter 5, The Final Challenge. Secrets Revealed. Liam and Mia finally stood at the entrance of the tower. The door was massive, carved with symbols in many languages. Next to the door was a glowing inscription. Mia read it aloud. To open the door, you must read the language of the world. Liam frowned. What does it mean? Which language is the language of the world? Mia pointed to the symbols. Look, Liam! These are words in English, Spanish, French, and Japanese. We must understand them to solve the riddle. The first symbol glowed. It was an English word, key. Liam said it aloud, key, it means something that opens a door. The second symbol was Spanish, puerta. Mia repeated, puerta means door. Can you say it with me? Puerta. Shadowing moment, repeat after Liam and Mia, key. Puerta. Liam nodded. Okay, key opens the door. What's next? The third symbol glowed. It was in French, lumière. Mia translated, lumière means light. Say it with me, lumière. Shadowing moment, repeat, lumière. Finally, the fourth symbol lit up, Japanese for future. Liam struggled but said, Mira, mirai? Future? Mia clapped. Good. Key, puerta, lumière, mirai. The sentence means, the key to the door is the light of the future. Liam stepped forward. So, we must shine light here. He held up his flashlight, and the door creaked open slowly. Inside, they saw nothing but a dark hallway. A voice echoed, You've opened the door, but can you find the heart of the language? Liam turned to Mia, his eyes wide. What now? Chapter 6, The Magic Within. Liam and Mia stood inside the final room of the Polyglot Tower. The air was quiet, but the walls glowed softly with inscriptions in many languages. Liam ran his fingers over the strange letters, feeling a mix of fear and excitement. What now? He whispered. Mia held the ancient key they had found earlier. We have to place it here, she said, pointing to a small slot in the center of a glowing table. But, she hesitated, it needs one last phrase to unlock the truth. Liam frowned. A phrase? What phrase? Mia handed him the key. It's up to you, Liam. Think of what you've learned. Liam looked around. The walls seemed to whisper. French, Japanese, English, Spanish, the words filled his mind. Then, he remembered Yudo's words, the answer is in your heart. Slowly, he spoke. The key is not magic. The key is effort. The key is connection. The table lit up. A voice filled the room, you have learned the secret, the true magic is in your journey. Learning is the bridge to understanding others. Liam smiled. He turned to Mia. So, the The real treasure is knowledge? Mia nodded. And the confidence you've built. You don't need this tower anymore. You have everything you need. Liam took a deep breath. He felt different now, stronger, smarter. But what about the others? People like me, who feel lost. Mia's eyes sparkled. Then we help them. Shadowing moment, repeat after Liam, the key is effort. The key is connection. As they stepped outside, the ground shook. A bright light shot into the sky from the tower. Mia grabbed Liam's arm. What's happening? She asked. Liam's heart raced. I think it's calling someone else.